All right, we're going to see if I'm live. I'm going to test. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I seem to be live. Let me check my Facebook page too. So while I check this, I am Terry from terrymleetraining.com, where I help new Kajabi users get online in like 7 days. So let me exit out of here because now I have an echo. So I am live. So something I'm doing differently today, which is why I'm actually a little late getting started, is that I'm streaming to Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. Now, that might not seem like such a big deal if you haven't tried it before, but Facebook restricts you from actually broadcasting to another platform, obviously a competitor, unless you're using like a third party software. And in fact, I've used Wirecast and some other things, and they still come up and don't let you. And so, how am I doing this? Well, I'm using Restream.io, and I will put a link in the show notes about it. There's actually a deal going on through AppSumo, if you haven't heard of them, and it's like lifetime access to streams, including Facebook pages and groups, for like $49, and you can get more. Like for every two streams, I think it's like another $50 or something like that. So it's well worth the deal, even if you don't think, like, why would I ever use this? It's nice so that I can do Terry's Tech Tip Tuesdays to multiple places at the same time. It does not support Instagram Live or Instagram at this time, and it's more about Instagram than the application and just what you can and can't do. So, enough of that, right? I think I forgot my tea. In any event, today, one of the things that has I've been asked about frequently is how do you make, like, say, multiple or tiered offers for a particular product? Excuse me, I think my glasses are dirty. Things that happen on lives as you're like stressing and putting your hands in your face, right? Um, but what that looks like is, let's say you have, it's more common in subscriptions or membership sites where somebody is enrolling, or even in a coaching program or something like that. You might have a multiple levels. So there might be like gold, silver, bronze, or you might break it down into, somebody has, hey, if you sign up for a course, and those that sign up on the first night get like some extra bonuses, and how do you bundle all of those things together and present it in Kajabi? Well, it's actually not as stressful as you might think. So I am logged into my test Kajabi uh, back in right now. So I'm going to move some things on my desktop that you can't see, but I can see. They're driving me crazy. And we're going to go over how that looks. So I'm going to go, let's say, to the page builder, and this allows you to create your pages manually. And I'm just going to create a demo. I'm just going to pick any page here. Doesn't really matter, Premiere. And I'm going to say demo multiple offers. Now, while that's building out, I will tell you what we're actually going to do. I always say actually a lot. I'm just realizing that. What we're going to do is with a section for our page is how we're going to do the multiple offers. So here we are on our page. Now, this is I don't know, default kind of landing page. But if this were a sales page, we probably wouldn't have some of these other things on here. So I'm just going to hide some of these things instead of removing them right now, just for demo purposes. So let's say this was our sales page at the top and we talked about our benefits here. And now I wanted to talk about, or I wanted to add in my pricing. Now how you would do that is over here on the left, you would add a section and scroll down until we reach pricing options. And this is how it's presented. Now, you'd have to have an offer, and I'll go over that in just a moment, but you'd have an offer on the back end for each one of these. So you could name these anything that you want, but it's how it's presented. So I could, if I wanted to, let me go ahead and add this, and now I get the ability to edit. So here I could maybe make this bronze. Let's say this. And maybe I made this silver. Oops. And then this one is gold. And then you would start putting in your options on what you wanted. And this could be for bundling of services or what have you. And then for each call to action, I might have a URL, or I can have a checkout page that would go to a particular offer. So let's go over to our offers now. So over under products, if I remember correctly, sometimes you start looking at so much and you're just like, where is everything? Under offers, I could create an offer. And let's say this one was bronze, and this was $99. For here was a membership, so it was monthly. And then let's say I made another one. And then let's go ahead and add in our gold. And that one was $2.99 if I remember correctly. And so for each offer, you have your checkout page that you would customize and write what they're actually getting, and there may be some added value in here. So whatever you have here should match what you have on your sales page. And right now in my demo, I have just PayPal checkout, but in reality, I only use Stripe. But so let's go back to our sales page. And we will actually pick that. So here's our multiple offers. And we would customize our page. I am on my laptop today and I am murdering it with some other stuff that's running, or just seems to not be happy. So I apologize for the delay. So call to action, instead of being URL, which it could be, it could go to another sales page that maybe outlines the um, what's included. So you could have it kind of two steps, but you kind of want to keep it as simple as possible, and as fewer steps. You don't want to hinder your audience from purchasing. So maybe this could be a learn more, or this could actually, there we go with actually again. This could be buy now. And on my buy now, instead of being a URL, I can make it the checkout page for bronze. And then I'll do this one, and then we'll look at how each one looks. And we'll pick checkout, and we'll pick silver, and then gold. Who doesn't like gold, right? Buy now, checkout, and we'll pick gold. And so now if we preview this, we'll have our page, and we'll have our options. And if I pick my bronze, it actually takes me directly to the checkout page, not the beginning offer or like a sales. And in fact, let me demo the difference, which means I actually need to get the link for my offer. And that way you can see the difference and decide which one works best for you. So if let's say, silver, up here, see in the top, it says get link. And I'm just going to copy this. These are not customizable to my understanding. And let's say this is my silver page, more description, blah, blah, blah. And so this is where if you had some other products, you could add those in as your tiered offer. And so it's not just, obviously I'm making them all the same for the demo purposes, but in reality, you could add in, maybe they got free access to another module, or maybe not a module, another course that's going to supplement this. Maybe it's to a Kajabi community, which is, say like that, it's like Facebook, but not Facebook groups, meaning you could add that in there. There's so many things that you can do with that. And here's the kind of generic things, but we're just going to save that. And we're going to go back to our website, and we're going to leave the bronze with the checkout, and we're going to change the silver buy now to the URL and see the difference. And so go back to our page builder. And here's our demo multiple offers. We're going to customize it. And now we're going to do buy now. And instead of our checkout, we're going to say go to a URL, and we'll just paste that in here. You know what I just dawned on me? I did not bring up the chat on my window here, just in case anybody had any comment. So shame on me. And while you're not looking, abracadabra, I will get that started right away in the background. But I'm going to show you what it looks like on our site. So now let's close out this tab and preview it. And so we'll do the buy now again. And so that takes us directly to the checkout page. Caught myself that time. And then I'm going to go back and now hit the buy now here. That looks like it's taking me still directly to the checkout page, which is not really what I wanted. Nothing like going live. So maybe it does take you to the checkout page, but I was almost positive. You know what? Because this is just an offer, it's not like a sales page with the offer in it. So I would have to have another. So like, let's say this was the sales page that had more description about what was included in that offer, then I would use something like this. That's where the URL actually becomes more effective. If I just use it in offers, it's still going to take me to the checkout page. So if let's say this was something about my silver offer, and I had some great explanation, and it was more about that, and I would then have the call to action. In fact, why don't I just do it? My call to action here would be to a checkout page, and that would be silver. So let's go back out, save it. So this is my sales page. Copy the link, go here, customize it, scroll down, and then place that here. I could also just pick landing page. See, all these now say sales pages. I can't even tell the difference. Which, that's a whole nother thing about is how to name your pages. So let's just say go to URL. It'll end up being the same. Yeah, sales page, save. And now we will preview it. This makes a little bit more sense. So now when we click our buy now, like this would probably be a learn more. And then you could have a little bit more details and then have the call to action to be your checkout. So to recap, multiple offers, you want to use the pricing section in a page that you can add that section, and then you could tweak these. And if you don't have three options, no worries. You can get rid of the third option. So if this were in my pricing options down here, let's say I had three or I needed to have four, I could just go in here and delete this option. Did I delete the entire thing? I'm having one of those days. So I'm going to add it back and show you how you can just delete one, not the entire thing in the middle of a demo. Ah, having a fantastic day. So let's go over here. Let's save it. So that was the, go back into my pricing options, and I'll have pricing option 1, 2, and 3. And if I hit this third one, I can just delete this block. There we go. I must not have clicked enough. And then you can see you can have two, or you could add another one and what have you. So I'm hoping that this makes it a little bit more clear on how you can have your tiered or multiple offers on a particular product and then build value for your offer. So, like again, like I've said, a lot of people will have they'll build in Q&A or a community or other things around a single product, and that's how you can have your multiple multiple offers on one product. And let me double check something really quick. I'm seeing if the chat, which I forgot to actually launch, I'm actually running it right now. Like I said, I will add in the links or edit the links to add in the Restream.io offer that's going on now, should you want to take partake in it, because it's great for trying to do multiple streams at one time. And I think even I am going to upgrade mine. And although right now I wouldn't use more than 2 streams, I could definitely see with a lifetime offer that I could have multiple streams. So there's more than obviously, YouTube and Facebook. Some people might not believe so, but you could have multiple things, Ustream and other avenues to stream multiple things along with your Facebook channel or your Facebook page and or group. So I hope you have found this helpful for today's Terry's Tech Tip Tuesday. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you let me know if this has been helpful for you, and I will see you next time.